Hello, my loves. We are going to be doing a reading on the current messages to see what information is coming out for this week. So, what do we have about the current energy or situation that's being faced this week? Seven of Wands, finding your own inner peace and harmony. And this is where you're moving into new shores, but you're really not sure if your ships are coming in. And so that to me is in the reverse position. And to me, this is saying the current energy is as you connect to yourself and your inner peace and your inner harmony, you're going to know that where you're going is where you are meant to be. And everything is going to line up for you. And no matter what it is that's going on, everything's going to be okay. What obstacle is currently being faced at this time? True love. So I feel like the ability to love yourself and love others is definitely a challenge at this point in time, or seeing that something in your life is something that you truly love or that is worth fighting for. And this is a very strong energy about romantic relationships, but this could be about anybody or anything, or also just about true love for yourself, leading you where it is that you're supposed to be going. So that is an obstacle this week. What is a lesson needed to overcome that situation? Woo! And I think that one needs to come out too. So, surrender to the drama comes out in the reverse position, which to me is saying that there's likely some type of dramatic situation that's keeping you away from love, and it's keeping you in this negative mindset and this negative loop and looking at all the things that are wrong as opposed to the things that are going well and the things that are right and the things that are loving, kind, healing. It's impacting you in a big way, and it's actually impacting your success. It's impacting your abundance. It's creating blockages in your energy, which is blocking your path also moving forward. What is the aspect of life that is being impacted at this point in time? What is the aspect of life that's being impacted at this time? Gratitude. You don't have enough gratitude. You're not cleansing your spaces and keeping your side of the street clean. And it's like you've climbed such a long way and you're almost there, but this is something that's keeping you blocked and keeping you away from the best things that life has to offer. What can be done for the highest and greatest outcome at this point in time? What can be done for the highest and greatest outcome at this point in time? I'm just going to take that top. Well, let's look at the other ones. But empathy. Have empathy for other people, where they're at, what's going on in their life, not just looking at your own side of the street. Because your future can be very bright and abundant if you do this. There's some type of a projection that's going on where you're projecting some type of judgment on these other people, and that's the absolute last thing that they need. If somebody's already struggling, if you're putting your judgment on them and really looking at their life and telling them how it should be different, you're actually just putting more negative energy on that person, making it harder for them to get out of the situation that they're in. Oh, and look, the judgment card is here next. So it's like you're making them feel small and making them feel worse. So that's a huge message this week, and it's quite consistent. What needs to change? I feel like there needs to be love brought into the situation, but let's see what the cards say. What needs to change? Do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working in a cooperative manner. This came out in the reverse position. So to me, this is saying yet again that your success and your abundance is being impacted by this relationship. So what needs to change is your outlook and the way that you're handling this situation. But there needs to be more love brought in. What is the inner self message for this week? It's the inner self message. Three of Cups. Three of Cups is where there's people working together, celebrating together, living in peace and happiness and harmony. And again, it coming out in the reverse position means that there's some things that are going on that's not allowing you within yourself to connect to other people in a very successful, loving, and harmonious way. What is the inspiration for this week? Inspiration for this week? Surrender to denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then, as you see things more clearly, you can make the best decision. So, when you are denying the situation and what's actually going on within you about this situation and your part in it, when you stop doing that, that's when you get inspired to move forward and really connect on a meaningful and beautiful way without trying to control others. What else do we have here? Okay, so we've also got, there's a lot of cards jumping out within this one. So currently the energy is that there's strife and there's things going on in life that are heavy, that maybe, to me, this is like it's burning down the old paradigms of what wasn't working, because this is the potential outcome and the result. You have the ability to burn that down and to create something even better. Then in the reverse position, we've got Judgment coming out, which means to me that you're going to start seeing things a little bit differently to be able to heal this connection and have some type of really love flowing through it. There's also the High Priestess that came out in the reverse. So to me, this is also talking about the fact that it's like you're not quite there yet, but this is coming. And same thing with the High Priestess. You might not be able to intuitively know how exactly you're supposed to be moving forward at this time, but I feel like if you're asking the divine for assistance within stopping to judge the situation, to really connect to your intuition to get the answers, that's where everything changes. Because again, this one came out in the reverse position too. This is the Earth of Power, which is also the King of Pentacles, which is the most abundant person in the entire deck of cards. So this is saying that it's really time to connect to your power. It's time to connect to your energy. It's time for abundance to come in, but you're continuing to block it by having this mindset of really wanting to have control of other people or letting their energy really impact you, or the way you approach other people. It's all connected and it is impacting you at this particular point in time. So that is the message that I've got for you at this point in time, my loves. So I hope that you do meditate on that and ask for answers to come in from your guides and your divine team, because the answers will come. And if something isn't feeling good at this point in time, that's likely exactly what this situation is that you're being faced with. So ask some questions, take some time to either journal or have meditation where the answers can actually come in after you ask the questions. So I hope this finds you well, my loves, and I will talk to you soon.